Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to Spiritual Guidance. This is Kat here with Spiritual Guidance. It is Tuesday, June 23rd, I believe. Welcome in if you're new. We're going to do a general love reading for the person that's on your mind or the person you're thinking about. So that is going to be the read today. A general love reading for the person that you're thinking about or the reason that perhaps you came to this read. And I don't know, maybe we'll save a little portion if you are 100% single and not thinking about anybody. Maybe I'll split it and do that. I don't know. We'll feel it out. Depends on what comes out, I guess. Okay, here we go, Spirit. What do my subscribers, viewers, and anyone drawn to this video need to know currently about the person that they are thinking about as they watch this read? Please help me to convey the strongest message that needs to be told. Help me to deliver the strongest message. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Okay. I saw a little peek. It was Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, and Six of Wands. So I'm getting this very fresh energy. This feels very new. If you know this person and you're wondering what they're thinking of you, I am getting a very strong, like they like you a lot type of energy. Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, this might be a crush at work. This might be a restricted type of connection. This might be a workplace environment where you're not, like a boss is not allowed to date the coworkers. For some, that's just a little side message. But I will tell you another storyline I'm getting, that the person that you're connecting with or thinking about in this read is very much an overthinker. They could be an Aries. All right, tell me more about this person on my viewer's mind. I will tell you, they're wondering if you have a lot of other options. And I apologize if you hear my dog in the background. She's over here taking a bath, apparently. She's making all kinds of noise. This person fears that you have a lot of options. If this is a new person, they really like you a lot. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this type of read. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting when you do a person on your mind type of read, it comes with a lot of well, I was going to say a lot of baggage. It comes with a lot of like, oh, I'm not talking to them, and we had a fight, and we had all this and that. But this feels like a very fresh, new, flirty. But you got the Ace of Pentacles again, which to me, again, it could be tied to work in some way. If you don't work with them, it's some kind of mutual connection that you have. What else do I need to know? The person on my viewer's mind. Well, I will tell you this. If you haven't met this person yet, so I don't know that I'm going to need to split this read. If this is new and you have not met this person yet, this person is about to reach out. Or on a side note, if you aren't actually talking to this person is about to reach out. But I will tell you, for a minute longer, if they haven't reached out, it's because they are an overthinker. But this person, they are dying to reach out, though. I will tell you that. They're dying to reach out. They really see a future with you. They really do. They see the Ten of Cups. They see the family. They see the lifelong commitment. This could be, I see Cancer energy, I see Aries here again, I see Aquarius energy. But they are wondering if you have a lot of options. So it's like they want to reach out. If this person hasn't reached out yet, they are going to reach out. They are wondering how many options you got out there. Hang on, let me put my dog down. She likes to jump all over my tarot cards. she wants to make an appearance. No, you're not sitting on my tarot cards today. Nope. But yeah, this person is going to reach out. Okay, let's stay with this. Okay, let's stay with this deck. All right, how does this person feel? I was going to say, how's this person feel about my viewer? Okay, the Sun. They see you as their true happiness. Now, we are getting into a little bit of, if this is a no contact type of situation, I do have the Five of Swords here. So if you are at this read because you aren't talking to someone, and that's why I said typically this is the kind of stuff that comes in, this is the reason that you aren't talking. But if you're wondering how this person feels about you, they think you're amazing. They see you as the sun. They see you as their happiness. Doesn't get any better than the Sun card. That's Leo energy. All right, tell me about the Five of Swords. Some kind of frustration, though. It seems to me that they're frustrated with you because when I asked how they saw you, they show me the Sun, but then they give me the Five of Swords. Hanged Man. For some of you, you could have had a disagreement, and at the time they did not want to see your point of view, and it's almost like the silence has caused them to go within, because you do have the Star card here. And I do get that they might be seeing something a little bit different. So if you came to this read because you want to know how they feel about you, it does seem to me that they are changing their perspective on something that caused the disconnect. So we started out with, if you're not talking to anyone, it looks like a new energy is coming in. But I'm now seeing the whole story in that this is a person that you were probably seeing. To what degree, I don't know. It doesn't feel like this might have been years that you've known this person. I would say this is more of a newer connection that you've had. But they are moving at a snail's pace to come back and talk to you. I'm just going to tell you that right now. And I'll tell you what they are missing. They're missing the Ace of Wands. And if you know anything about tarot, you know what that indicates. They definitely missed that, but it's not that they just missed that. You are the Six of Cups to them. You are a very familiar feeling to them. You have a very comforting, homey feeling to them, where they feel like you are their resting place. They also feel like there's somebody that they can really open up to. And I will tell you, this person is definitely missing that connection, 100%. For some of them, they really wish they could get back to the playful type of energy that you guys started with. All right, what else do I need to know for the person on my viewer's mind? Ooh, Justice and the Tower. Oh, and Two of Cups on the bottom, and I'm like losing my voice here. Something unexpected is going to happen. This is going to come out of the clear blue, and this is going to really be shocking to you. Justice is Libra energy, Scorpio energy. This person is in love with you. Now, if they haven't told you that, I do feel that they're going to express that. So the non-communication ones, the ones of you that are here because you're not talking to this person, you want to know how they feel, this person does love you. Now, obviously, this is not going to resonate for everybody. But for whom it does resonate, this person is in love with you. I don't know that they realized it until the separation, however. And they are afraid that it could be too late to tell you this. I don't know what caused the Five of Swords. They do want to reach out. I do think they're going to reach out, but I will tell you, I do think they are overthinking. Even though you have like the full energy in that Eight of Swords is like trumping the full energy. It's almost like every time they decide they're going to do it, they chicken out and they don't do it. See, Four of Pentacles. They might even attempt to write a message and are like, I can't send it today. Because it's not that they don't want to send it. I think they fear your reaction to it. Or what if you don't respond at all? And then they're going to be like, well, did it get delivered? Was it not delivered? Am I blocked? Does he or she not want to respond? Does the silence mean they don't want to talk to me? Does the silence mean that they're thinking about it? What does that mean? I think they're fearing like the unknown. So they just don't, they figure it's safer to just not send the message, period, is how they're looking at it. And they're trying to avoid, Five of Wands here, the conflict. What can you tell me about the Five of Swords? What do I need to know so I can help them know? High Priestess. So for some of you, I don't know, something was going on that you kind of had a feeling about, like you knew, Pisces energy, because you're the High Priestess. So it's like you already knew, like, I don't know if there were like signs in the early dating stages that you thought maybe whatever this was might get better. You know how we like to wear those rose-colored glasses? But you knew at some point that was going to come out as you kind of get in deeper and deeper into connection. Now, people at the beginning don't really show, I mean, we show our true colors, but as things get more serious, you know, conflict is a part of life. It comes into play. So it's almost, it would probably be something that you kind of already knew was there. So Seven of Swords is here. They could have lied to you. There could have been some kind of deception. And for some of you, you knew they were lying. Give me one more on the Seven of Swords, please. Give me one more on the Seven of Swords. King of Wands. For some, there could have been a past that they didn't tell you about, but it came out anyway. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. There could be also surrounding this person, maybe they have friends that you don't like. Give me one more on the King of Wands, please. Could be a lack of action, which I know because King of Wands upright is action, but with the Seven of Swords there, I feel like it could be inaction. Yeah, the Empress doesn't wait around forever. Oh, and they want to tell you that they've changed. I will tell you that. And this person would really like a new beginning with you. This person is claiming change and that they want a new beginning with you. I don't know if some of them went to rehab. I don't know if somebody had to go to counseling. It's not going to apply to everybody, but there was some kind of deception here. It doesn't mean cheating, but there was something that caused the Five of Swords because, and you already kind of knew. You had a hunch. Some of you could be extremely intuitive. You read people really well. And you just kind of figure, some of you could be Scorpios, where you just kind of knew, but you were kind of waiting on the person to tell you. Like, it's almost like you already knew, but you wanted to hear it from the horse's mouth type of thing. But I will tell you, this person is coming in to explain their side of the story. It's not over for them. I don't know if it's over for you. but it's definitely not over for them. What is the outcome for these two? What is the outcome for these two? Oh, King of Cups. Well, there's still a lot of emotion here. And Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. Based on the cards, this is definitely going to have an opportunity to be rebuilt. There's a strong emotional connection here. This person does want to talk to you. I don't know if some of you actually have this person blocked, but they're trying to find ways around you blocking them. There has been some kind of transformation here. Obviously, if this is not your story, don't make it fit. But the person in this story has had some kind of death and rebirth to an old way of life. But I think what really ticked you off was the fact that you found out not from them. And it's almost like you had to find it out from another person. So I feel like that's kind of what the conflict was here. But there's a strong connection here. And the Ten of Pentacles, this person would like to rebuild something with you. So if you were here and there was a person on your mind and this fits, this person will be reaching out. What else do we need to know from the person on their mind, the viewer's mind, and this person in this story? Coffee cup. Fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies in karmic relationship. So I feel like this person has come out of a karmic connection, or you have, and this connection triggered something about that. Resentments and triggers perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting, the chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies. And I don't feel, what's it called? Oh my goodness. Like when that person has a fear of abandonment, I'm like drawing a blank for some weird reason. I don't feel like a detached, or a person can't connect because of their past. I don't get those feelings. This person has a lot of emotion. This person is connected to their feelings. They're the King of Cups. They have a lot of emotion for you. They're well aware of their emotions, in fact. If they ran or they didn't tell you, it was for fear of abandonment because they've never really been able to be truthful with anyone without the person leaving. So I don't know what they did. I don't know what they struggle with. I don't know if this is some kind of addiction or they just, they had a past where they were a player, big time player. We're not just talking, several connections, if you will. We're talking this person has a whole history there. But I feel like you found out anyway, and they liked you so much that they didn't want you to know. And I know that's not great. Even though they have the Six of Cups with you, they feel completely comfortable with you, but their past has been when they've told their story or something that people have ran. And I was getting like Scorpio type vibes. But this person does want to talk to you, meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated and building a friendship. If nothing else, I think they'll be satisfied just to have you as a friend. Tell me more. Yeah, not enough and grounding. Lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear and frustrations. They've never felt like they were enough. And I'm not here to advocate for the person that you're thinking of. I don't know the story, so please do not come for me. But I feel like this person could have even had, not the greatest upbringing, where they've had to fight the battle of not feeling like enough. And that bad upbringing comes back to haunt them in relationships. But they know they need to ground, because I feel like some of them have sought counseling and are on a better path in their life. and they know what grounding is. They know that there's things they have to do for themselves: stability, security, performance, growth, and endurance. So they're learning the ways of becoming a healthier individual. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset, and they're afraid that you don't want to ever talk to them again. But they think you're your soulmate. They think you're soulmates. And they would really like I said, oh my God, twin flames on the bottom. Soulmate and twin flames. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know. This is a really strong connection. It would make sense. You know, I don't know if you believe in twin flames or soulmates or whatever, or however you define it. But they do have a deeper purpose. Sometimes they come together romantically. Sometimes they don't. None are better than the other, but they come here for a purpose and to get somebody on the right path. So, I don't know. Let's just look at these cards. What's the outcome here, Spirit? Oh. Release your ex. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in the relationship, and release your ex. This could be a message for you. If you are very guarded because of something that happened to you, I think it's time to release some of those things that you might be holding on to. This person wants you to know that they are no longer the deceptive person that they once were, which is why they wanted to tell you themselves about something that went on. Make the effort. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself from your ex. If nothing else, and you were triggered by something in your own past, it's time to let that go. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So, I don't know if there was something to do with children in this connection. I don't really want to go down that direction, but I do think this person would really like to have a heart-to-heart with you. So that is what I'm getting. Like I said, not all parts of a tarot read will resonate. Take the parts that do, leave what doesn't. But based on this story right here, this is the information that I'm getting. And I hope all of you have a great day.